The Chicago Bears are stepping into a new era, and it all begins with Organized Team Activities OTAs, which kick off this week. As the offseason rolls on, this period marks a crucial step for the team to build chemistry, install the new system, and evaluate talent under a fresh coaching staff. The Bears will begin their first OTA session this Tuesday, with workouts continuing through Thursday. After a short break, sessions will resume the following week, running from Tuesday to Friday. Notably, a mandatory minicamp will take place in between the second and third OTA sessions, a trend many teams are adopting. While some organizations cancel the final round of OTAs, this is unlikely for Chicago, given the team's transition under a new head coach and staff. The final set of OTAs is scheduled for June 9th to 11th. With so much change, from the coaching staff to the quarterback position, this stretch of off-season workouts is especially meaningful. These practices offer the first real glimpses of what this Bears team might look like in 2025. Here are 5 key developments fans and analysts alike will be hoping to hear about as OTA reports begin surfacing. 1. The offense needs to win 7-on-7s. For far too long, the defense has dominated off-season sessions. That's not unusual in full-team drills, especially early in a new system. But in 7-on-7 drills, designed to favor offensive execution, the offense should show signs of life. 7-on-7 formats remove much of the complexity of full contact, letting quarterbacks find quick reads and timing with receivers. That's where a team hopes to see their quarterback grow in confidence and precision. If the Bears want to take a leap this year, the offense must show it can operate with rhythm and efficiency, especially when conditions are tilted in its favor. By the second OTA session, there should be reports that the offense is not only holding its own, but frequently winning these drills. 2. Fast decision-making from the quarterback. In these 7-on-7 situations, it's about identifying the matchup, making a quick decision, and getting the ball out fast. These drills are stripped down. No complex protections, no heavy blitzing. It's quarterback versus coverage. The Bears' new signal caller, the first overall pick, needs to showcase a quick trigger and command of the offense, even if there are mistakes early on. Ideally, by the end of the second session, fans will hear about progress, poise, and timing from the quarterback. Third, a second-year wide receiver steps up. One of the more intriguing developments to watch is whether the team's second-year wide receiver, who was a top 10 pick last year, can take a noticeable step forward. Last season was a respectable debut with over 700 receiving yards. But now it's about turning potential into production. While the current WR1 remains the established veteran, there's room for growth, and this young receiver has the talent to push for that role. Even if he doesn't surpass the veteran in targets or yardage, the expectation is for a leap in consistency and playmaking. 4. A big opportunity for a young cornerback. On the defensive side, a cornerback entering his third year could be on the brink of a breakout. After a solid rookie year, his second season started strong but unraveled midway through the schedule. This offseason, the team's coaching staff has put extra effort into refining his skills. If he can shine in team drills and show the instincts and ball skills that made him a promising pick, it could set the tone for a strong year. 5. Flashes from the rookie class. Every OTA period brings buzz about young players flashing talent. With linemen limited in what they can show due to the non-contact nature of these practices, eyes will be on skill position rookies, especially any young running backs, tight ends, or receivers who can make plays in space. These moments don't confirm a player's future, but they can offer a glimpse of potential and build excitement heading into training camp. Handling pressure, Caleb Williams and the franchise spotlight. Outside of the practice field, one major storyline continues to gain traction: how the Bears' new quarterback handles the pressure and attention that comes with being the top pick, and doing so in one of the NFL's most demanding markets. A recent report raised questions about whether the quarterback and his camp had concerns about joining the Bears prior to the NFL draft. While the report quotes both the quarterback and his father from past interviews, it's uncertain how much those sentiments still hold weight now that he's part of the team. That brings us to a key point of interest during OTAs. How will he respond publicly? This is expected to be one of the main questions from the media during his next press appearance. While the team's media availability varies, often only 1 day per OTA week, the quarterback will surely be asked to address the past comments. How he responds could either put the matter to rest or allow it to linger. The smart play here is transparency. If he acknowledges that, like many prospects, there were initial concerns, but that those disappeared after meeting the team, it sends a positive message. Something as simple as, leading up to the draft, I had questions like any prospect would. But after visiting the organization and meeting the staff, I felt confident in the direction the franchise is headed, and I'm excited to be a part of it. That kind of honesty doesn't just eliminate distractions, it establishes leadership. Conversely, if he dodges the question or denies something already on record, it could feed unnecessary drama. In a city like Chicago, that's the last thing a rookie quarterback needs. The team's public relations staff is likely already preparing for this moment. The coaching staff and front office will want to ensure the message is clear. The franchise and its quarterback are aligned and ready to move forward together. With media scrutiny so high and expectations even higher, this week could set the tone for how the new face of the franchise handles adversity, public pressure, and expectations, not just during OTAs, but throughout his rookie season. Top 10 Bears players to watch at OTAs. With drills kicking off this week, fans and analysts will be closely tracking performance reports. Here's a look at 10 players whose progress will be especially important over the next few weeks. 10. DeAndre Swift RB. After a mixed first year in Chicago, the running back returns as the projected starter. His stats were a roller coaster, occasional big plays mixed with inefficient stretches. Still, his value as a receiving back remains high, and with a coordinator he's worked with before, he may be better utilized this year. OTA practices will reveal how the staff plans to use him. 9. DJ Moore. WRA known commodity, Moore remains the veteran presence in the wide receiver room. However, last season showed some inconsistencies in both effort and attitude, possibly due to frustrations in the offense. This offseason is a chance for Moore to re-establish himself as a top target and leader in a much improved unit. 8. Tremaine Edmunds LB. This could be a make-or-break year for the linebacker. The structure of his contract allows the team to move on relatively easily after this season. If he fails to improve in the new defensive system, his future in Chicago may be short-lived. Coaches will want to see early signs that he's more comfortable and effective. 7. Jaquan Brisker. Brisker has been present during off-season workouts, and though full contact won't come until training camp, his leadership and communication during OTAs will be crucial. As a rising defensive voice, how he anchors the secondary this summer could determine how high this unit can go. 6. Rome Odunze. WR mentioned earlier as a key player to watch, Odunze will be expected to show that he's taken a leap in his second year. His ability to separate, high-point catches, and find rhythm with the new quarterback will all be on display. 5. Montez Sweat, edge. The team's premier pass rusher, acquired last season, will serve as a measuring stick for young offensive linemen. While full contact is off the table, his speed and technique can still test the offense in drills and give the coaching staff a sense of where the line stands. 4. Nate Davis, OL. An important piece of the offensive line puzzle, Davis needs to prove that he's reliable both physically and mentally after an uneven 2024 season. With new protection schemes being installed, his performance in OTAs could signal whether he's ready to anchor the interior. 3. Tyrique Stevenson, CB. As mentioned earlier, Stevenson has a lot to prove. The Bears are betting on his upside, and OTA drills will be a key evaluation period. If he shows consistency and ball-hawking skills, It would help stabilize the secondary and justify his role as a starter. 2. Caleb Williams. QB all eyes are on the new quarterback. From command in the huddle to quick decision-making in 7-on-7s, this is where his Bears journey officially begins. Reports of leadership, poise, and rapid development would be a huge boost to team morale and fan confidence. 1. Darnell Wright. OL. Perhaps the most critical non-quarterback to watch, Wright is being counted on to be a long-term solution at offensive tackle. After a solid rookie year, expectations are high. How he looks against speed rushers and handles advanced schemes in OTAs could set the tone for his second season. While OTAs won't decide a season, they can help shape one. For the Bears, this stretch represents the foundation of everything to come. Installing the playbook, building trust, and evaluating depth. More than anything, it's about getting aligned, quarterback with coaches, players with systems, and the team with its identity. As reports trickle in over the next few weeks, Bears fans should be watching closely. What happens in May and June might not make headlines in September, but it will certainly help determine whether Chicago is truly ready to turn the corner in 2025.